Oh boy, today is a big day. Big, like dinosaur big. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Pokemon Colosseum. I started it so late that the game just decided, you're going to the opening cutscene. So, last time, these guys were a lot under-leveled. Now, everyone is level 55 at least. Ampharos and Flygon are level 56 just because of how it all worked out. I also want to have a look over here, because we have some coupons. TMs. I want to look at what we have here. Okay, so in the lobby, we can buy Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Psychic, Shadow Ball. Not Shadow Ball in this game. But we do have Flamethrower, and also Double Team. So let's have a look at our team and see what we could use. So, we already have Flamethrower covered. Ice Beam could be good to replace Aurora Beam, though. We already have a Thunderbolt. Maybe something for Miltank as well, to get extra coverage. What is Miltank's special stat? 6-7. Alright. I hate that I did that. I hate that. For fun? So, we could give you something, because right now you're dealing with, like, Body Slam, Milk Drink, Rollout, and Rollout's pretty bad because that means we can't do anything with you. If we need to heal Miltank or swap her out, we're boned. So maybe we do want to put something on you. What else was it that they had? They had more than just TMs as well, so let's keep that in mind. I mean, Leftovers is pretty solid, but we can't afford that. I think we're really just gonna have to use some TMs. So, what's up, Super Flash? Currently mulling over which of the TMs we should buy here. We could get Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Psychic, Double Team, or Flamethrower. We only have enough to afford 2, though. Ice Beam could be good, but we already have Aurora Beam, and it's like, well, Aurora Beam's weaker, but we still already have that kind of coverage. Flamethrower is covered. Thunderbolt's covered. Psychic isn't. We don't have a solid Psychic type move on our team. So maybe we buy Psychic and maybe Ice Beam as well. Who could use Psychic? Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, I feel like Miltank needs something, because Miltank literally just has, like, Body Slam to attack. She also has Milk Drink to heal herself, and Rollout, but I feel like Rollout's too risky of a move to use. If we use Rollout, then we're just locked into that. So if we ever need to switch her out, we can't. So we could give Miltank something better, but then again, like, all of these are special moves, and Miltank doesn't have the best special stat. I do think we could probably go with, like, an Ice Beam, though. Like, even if we don't teach it to Miltank, we could teach it to Suicune or Feraligatr, actually. Give Feraligatr... What does Feraligatr have again? Like, it's just... Surf and Slash. Like, we still have Bite on this guy. We can give him an Ice Beam, I think. So yeah, we give Ice Beam to Feraligatr. That's what I'm thinking. And then we find... I think, what else? I taught Flamethrower over Fire Blast on Entei. It does less damage, but it's more consistent. Like, you have Thunderbolt, so we have that covered. I think Flygon's moveset is pretty solid. Like, yeah, Dragon Breath isn't... Flamethrower on Flygon, maybe? That could also work, but the thing is... We already have Fire covered. The reason why I would want to go with Psychic is because we don't have any Psychic coverage on anyone. Like, if we need a Flamethrower, we have Entei. We need to use a Psychic, we don't have a Psychic guy. Do we even have anything to counter fighting? Like, we don't have any flying type moves. We don't have any psychic moves, unless you count Light Screen. Maybe but then the only one who would probably learn that is Miltank, and then we'd have to send in Miltank on a fighting type. Oh wait, we do have Gust. We have Gust. The best user of Psychic is Espeon, yeah. And Espeon isn't... Espeon just wasn't cutting it anymore. I feel like who we have on the team are stronger anyway. Overall. We could also just teach Psychic just because might as well. Like, we have enough for 2 TMs, so we could get Ice Beam and a Psychic. Like, it's not we have to save up for anything else in this shop. So we could just get... Well, Ice Beam's a lock, so if I just get Ice Beam right now... And we can mull over if we want another Flamethrower or... If we want another Flamethrower or a Psychic. We also need to buy more Ultra Balls. Alright, so what do we do? Do we do another Flamethrower, or do we use Psychic? We don't need another Thunderbolt. There's no benefit for either with this team. Yeah. Like, we already have Fire covered, and Psychic doesn't do much for us. I'll go with Psychic just because, just for that little tiny extra bit of coverage. As minimal as the coverage is, it can be. Well, I mean, that solves the debate. I really thought Miltank would be able to learn it. I thought Miltank was like an all-arounder who could learn a ton of different types of moves. And I thought that would include Psychic. I'm pretty sure our Miltank that we used in Gen 2 had, like, a variety of moves. It had, like, a Thunderbolt and a fucking... something else. Miltank Shadow Ball? I don't think Shadow Ball's in this. No, Shadow Ball is XD. I think we got a TM for Shadow Ball earlier, but then we ended up using it on someone that we don't keep on the team anymore. Right? Like, I think we used it on Espeon, but then we just decided to not use Espeon. No? Where do we get can we get Shadow Ball? I mean, you have it. I think that was just your base moveset, though, Mr. Viss. Where can we get Shadow Ball somewhere? Let's see. We need to do the Under Colosseum. We need to clear round 3 of the Under Colosseum. Do we want to do that? I think we have to post-game eventually, though. Is it worth doing now? Like, what are the levels that we're dealing with? Yeah, these are definitely post-game levels. I think this is a post-game thing. So we can't do that. You know what? Let's... I guess Flamethrower on you. But maybe we want to keep Steel Wing. I don't think we need Steel Wing. I love how contest effects are here for some reason. I guess I thought contest would be a big thing in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. So they're like, hey, here's your stats for when you if you decide to transfer these guys over to those games. Might as well. Why do you say you're able to learn it? You already know it. I guess it's better than Steel Wing. So let's go with that. Okay, final thing that we need to do before taking on the tower We need to go and buy balls. I don't have any balls. The sack I keep my balls in are empty. Where's your balls? You don't have balls. 5 of those, 5 of those. This man doesn't sell balls. I know they sell balls here. Hello, I would like your balls, please. Why did they organize it like this? Why did they go Great Poke Ultra? Still don't know what the purpose of, like, these in-between cutscenes are for. Other than to waste your time. Like, it doesn't even seem practical from, like, a building standpoint. Why would you make your building like that? Alright, let's go finish the game. We ascend to the top. Welcome to the Pokemon Colosseum. Yeah, we've already gone through this cutscene. Earthquake. Zangoose would have been nice, I don't know. I think I prefer going with Miltank. Oh no, you traced my torrent. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Oh, come on, that's a targeted attack. Okay, now we surf. Rain Dance boosted. We're not quite in Torrent, but it's fine. Explode gets taken down, no problem. I'm pretty sure this is the trainer that had the Miltank, so we're not going to get a new Shadow Pokemon here. How many battles are in this? Yeah, that's just it. I think Porygon, one of those was a replacement for, yeah, in total. Because I know we're probably going to have to use a lot of Ultra Balls on Metagross. Tyranitar, we're just Master Balling. Hopefully I have enough Ultra Balls for the other trainers until we get to that point. Shadow Absol. So I need to be careful. Okay, I'm gonna swap an Ampharos so we can get a Paralysis off. I want to get a Paralysis off on Absol. Make it a bit easier to catch. Like, this shouldn't kill. Half health. Oh. Sure. I don't want to kill it. So I'm just thinking what I could do to weaken it a little bit more. Thundershock shouldn't kill. Crunch shouldn't kill. I think we'll start catching now. -1 EQ probably wouldn't have killed. I just didn't want to do that because I also had Ampharos out who would get hit. Okay, Ultra Ball Absol, and then we could just Thunderbolt Sharpedo and we win. Assuming this catches, we just win right here. Ooh, wait. Wait, this could actually be huge. Wait. If we could pair this up with a Rain Dance. If we could pair it up with a Rain Dance, that would be great. So yeah, definitely learn that. We get so little money. It's gonna take like 3 trainers. Get enough for like 1 Ultra Ball. Don't you think it's a great honor to battle on this fabulous stage? I'm gonna beat you and earn my promotion to an admin. Nope. Nuh-uh. Bunch of fire types, so I think... Who's the shadow? Houndoom. Okay. How do I go about this? Let's see. Surf should be okay. Alright, let's see. I'm also going to see if I can figure out exactly how many battles there are. Oh yeah, we're fine. Mad Cargo. Okay, we have one battle. We have one more battle before NASCAR. So yeah, we should definitely have enough Ultra Balls. Maybe I do a swap, though. I could swap to Ampharos again to try and get, like, try and get something off the, Thunder Wave. Yeah, Grit mattered. Okay, Flygon's turn, I'm just gonna throw an Ultra Ball, and then I will Thunder Wave here. So just in case this doesn't catch, we paralyze it to make future attempts easier. Yeah. I don't like that it's using Shadow Rush, though. I mean, actually, we're fine. Oh, great. Static comes into effect. It always happens like this. I always swap in Ampharos to try and get a Thunder Wave off, but then that's when Static comes into effect, or a Body Slam paralyzes, or Dragon Breath paralyzes. Very convenient that they just have the call button still. Because, like, otherwise I'm just gonna have to, I would just have to keep swapping between, like, two Pokemon back and forth, and it'd be really annoying. Alright. It's no good. I might be fired. Wah, wah. Alright, this was the last regular guy. I'm the last battler. I'll show you exactly why I was chosen to anchor our squad. He's got a Tropius? Alright. Oh, yeah, there's the Tropius. It's a Shadow Tropius? That seems like it would be a weird pick. Why Tropius? Why that guy? All right. Would flamethrower kill? I'm leaning towards yes. And as such, I'm thinking a Dragon Breath or a Crunch. At this level, probably. Yeah. So, we're gonna Crunch, and then we're gonna... Ampharos might die, actually. Maybe if we're lucky, Ampharos doesn't die. Oh my god, that did like nothing. Or maybe Tropius does an attack. But... okay, now. Wait. Wait. Yeah, Ampharos just got sent to the front lines to die. Sorry, buddy. I don't want to use a sunny day to power up my moves because I feel like one of these guys is going to have like a solar beam. Ooh, perfect. Perfect! Oh, perfect. Probably should have let Feraligatr die. Maybe. But this is a perfect scenario for us. So assuming we catch, we're gonna have 9 Ultra Balls to catch what's its face, Metagross. Oh, you could do that, right. At least you don't have to deal like, with a 3 catch rate for Metagross, yeah. Of course, he's got a healing move. We can at least take down Cradilly. Just leave Tropius alone and get rid of the other Pokemon. Well, I don't think I need to. Like, I think Especially now that it's not like part rock type, I think Entei can very easily take on his other Pokemon. Like, I believe this should easily, like, if not directly kill itself, it'd be, like, very low on HP. At most a 2-turn for each of these guys. Come on. This is actually concerning because then we're gonna have very few balls to actually catch Metagross if Tropius keeps up like this. Like 7 Ultra Balls maximum to be used on Metagross is scary, to say the least. Like, I don't have high confidence in being able to do that. 6 Ultra Balls now. Saving the... Oh, right, I have Timer Balls. Yeah, we'll save that for Metagross. Especially as more of these Ultra Balls are going to be used on Tropius. I don't know why this guy is so durable. Is there anything I can use on any of my guys that would weaken it a little more, but not kill it? I think everything would kill it. The only thing I could have seen as potentially not killing it would have been like a Crunch. Because Crunch didn't... Well, no, Crunch definitely would have killed still. Especially with a special defense drop. Oh, right, it did get that. Okay. This power, it's beyond unreal! Banana tree has been obtained. Alright, now time to kill another guy. Look at this motherfucker. Bravo! Bravo! Well done. Why not become a Cypher show battle trainer? Would you even consider it? I'll vouch that you will become a top star in no time. I wouldn't have minded making that proposition, but I'm afraid I'm not that big-hearted. I will destroy you in battle right now. You will know the humiliation of total domination before this crowd. Alright, let's hear his theme. Damn, he's got a banger theme. So there might be a chance that you need to start all over again if you'll lose here. Great. Luckily, we're fully healed. Flygon can crunch Gardevoir. Use crunch on you. I think we swap here into Ampharos. "100% Ice Beaming Flygon." Oh, yeah, true. If we could just take down Gardevoir, though, I'll be fine. We have revives. Oh my god, that did nothing. Why do you have Thunderbolt? I forgot all about the fact that Walrein was Ice type, which is weird considering I've done the Emerald Elite Four 50 times. Special defense drop is huge. Yeah, but I don't really have anyone I could reliably have make usage of that. Because I want to Thunderbolt the Walrein. Oh my god. Really? Really? Come on. That's fine. That's fine because we just kill it here and he doesn't get to use his turns. It's whatever. No heal, huh? Does this guy have heals? Okay, Blaziken, we have plenty to take care of that. We could send in a Suicune or Feraligatr again. In fact, I might just do that. Okay, and then we can Thunderbolt Xatu. X Special. I don't see any details about items that he has. But he just used an X Special, so I guess that gives us the clue. Have we seen any other trainer use items in battle? I don't think I've seen a single trainer use any item. Either that or I'm just forgetting, which is also, like, just as likely. Only reserved for admins and bosses. Got it. Okay, Ampharos is fine. Dumbass. Dumbass, use Confuse right on me when you already were using Swagger on me. Okay, but here's the thing. Surf goes first. Feraligatr could use Surf, kill both of them. If I do this, if I do Surf, and then I do a Thunder Wave, I don't think it matters on who. Surf kills them both. He sends out his Metagross as his one and only Pokemon. Yeah, my Feraligatr is the fastest one here. He sends out his Metagross as his one and only Pokemon left. who immediately gets Thunder Waved. Provided I hit through. Yes. Okay, let's figure this out. How much would a Thunderbolt do? And how much would a Surf do? We could do, like, tiny chip damage with a Slash, and then see how much Thunderbolt does. To judge. I'm really bad at judging, like, how much possible damage we would do. Slash did a lot more than I thought. Even without a crit. Okay. Maybe I do this instead. Your defense rose. What if I do a Surf and then a Light Screen instead? Now we just need to do a tiny amount of chip damage. How can we do some chip damage? What if we do a Slash? I forgot that I overwrote Thunder Shock. Ice Beam? Yeah, let's do that. And then for you, might as well just throw an Ultra Ball and see what happens. Nice. Unless it uses, like, Shadow Rush 3 times in a row. Which is scarily possible. Okay, now we can use the rest of our Ultra Balls and our Timer Balls with no issues, because the Master Ball is already going to be used on Tyranitar. We have 6 balls we could use. Like, I know the Evis fight is a nightmare, but I was expecting this fight to be trickier. This fight was unbelievably easy, actually. Like, really now it's just stalling out with a Metagross until he wants to get in my balls. I don't think it's worth using the Timer Balls right now, because I think Metagross might die. Yeah, that's the one thing I'm eyeing, being like, ooh. He can survive one more Shadow Rush. Switch in Suicune. Would that, like, do anything? Like, I don't know what swapping in Suicune would do. Alright, I do wonder our catch rate. Hold on. Yeah, its catch rate is 15. I want to see what like what our odds are with each ball. It's about 5% using an Ultra Ball, and he's paralyzed. It's like roughly 18%. Okay, this is our last Ultra Ball, so after this we're swapping to the Timer Balls. Ah. Dude, like, the no music, it's such a cool atmosphere for what they're framing as, like, the final boss. Like, yeah, I know it's not the final boss, but they're trying to make it seem like it is. He's the big bad that we're doing with this game. Okay, here's the deal. We're using these 2 timer balls. If they don't work, we're gonna use the Master Ball glitch. Because I don't want to go through the entire fucking gauntlet again. Just because this motherfucker doesn't stay in an Ultra Ball. Because more realistically, what's gonna happen... Oh, you know what? Perfect. Never mind, we don't have to cheat. No, this can't be happening. God, it's not over, Lachlan. Come on, we shall battle. Enough. Don't embarrass yourself, Nascor. Sir, I beg your pardon. What's going on? Nascor's apologizing. Isn't he supposed to be the boss? Look at that silly little guy. Oh, look at him. He's adorable. Escade. My, that certainly was a battle worth seeing. I must be honest with you, I never imagined that you would get this far. Huh? Mr. Mayor, why are you here? Oh, dear me, do you fail to understand still? You're such an innocent child. At times, I am the affable mayor of Phenac. And at others, I am the secret boss of the criminal syndicate Cypher. I am Evis, and I shall rule the world. How dare you meddle in our affairs so thoroughly? The Shadow Pokemon plan, we can resurrect from the start, but you two, you'll never be forgiven. I'll destroy you utterly, so you may never again rise against me. He's jumping around like a silly little guy. You can't take this guy seriously. Look at how he's just jumping around everywhere. Slowking, slacking. Alright. Level 60s. Uh-oh. Okay, what do we do? Let's think. We could crunch Slowking. Slowking If we use Crunch on it, he just starts with this. Oh, is this the bad combo? Oh, this is like the no-no combo that we don't like. If I go with a Rain Dance, or maybe I want to... Slacking should be priority. Alright, let's take out the Slacking then. We could do an Earthquake to do a ton of fucking damage. Ice Beam to localize on Slacking. Did I just crit myself? Is that what I saw there? Yeah, and this is a scary one because now the Slacking without Truant is spooky. What does more, Flamethrower or Crunch? Or Dragon Breath? We have higher attack. Yeah, 129 versus 103. I think Flamethrower is our strongest. And that did nothing. Slowking will probably try and give Truant to one of your Pokemon. Interesting. Okay, but we can take him down here. And then we can localize... Oh. Got it. Slacking that did... Ooh! We do take that, though. That is pretty good. Burn is huge, especially because I used a Bulk Up. A Bulk Up Slacking without Truant is... nightmare. Okay, I think... Time for EQ spam? Yeah, I think we EQ and then we swap in Suicune. You have 2 full restores? You gotta be shitting me. Another X attack? What? How many items does this guy have? How many items does this guy have? Oh my god, Earthquake did fucking nothing. How do I kill this guy? How do I kill the Slacking? Why is he so bulky? Why is it gonna take 8 Earthquakes to kill him? Maybe Flamethrower is the better move then. I mean, if we lose this fight, we lose this fight. We could try again. God damn it, now that means my Thunder Wave won't do anything. Oh wow, you're localizing an old Ampharos. You know, I'm gonna take the L here so that we can save. Like, heal, save, and then we could try again. I don't want to use any healing items on this round, only to lose and then basically just lose them. We'll give it a fair, honest shot, but we're not winning. Like, all of this, and we take it down one Pokemon. Keep in mind, he has 10 possible starting combos, and we got, like, the worst one. Yeah, Salaman's slagging his rope because of EQ. Like, all this effort and we get to take down 2 of his guys. I don't think Miltank's taken down a Machamp or a Salamence. I mean, that's nice. It's a nice gesture. But you're dead. Alright, that's fine. I can take a loss here. Guts activated? Oh, it has guts, does it? Oh. God damn. Can't you just forfeit? I don't think so. I don't think you could just forfeit a match. Alright, so we'll go and try again. I do believe his starting lineup is random. There are 10 combinations. I know because a couple of weeks ago I watched a video about how speedrunners do this fight and how much of a nightmare it is. And apparently they have notes for like 10 different starting combinations. There's nothing for Miltank to contribute to this fight. Miltank can tank. That's the main thing, I think. Like, Heracross would have been better for this fight, but I think Miltank... I guess I also kind of underestimated just how easy Nascore is. I thought Nascore was going to be a lot harder. So when I saw that Heracross was weak to fucking everything on that guy, I was like, okay, maybe I don't want to use him. But yeah, Heracross would have been really nice to have for... slacking especially. Yeah, now he got Salamence Scizor. This is actually not that bad of a lineup because Flygon has Flamethrower. The one risk with this is that if we one-shot both of these guys, he could just go immediately into the... Or otherwise kill the Scizor ASAP. Yeah, I think a Flamethrower should do that. And I'm thinking Ice Beam Salamence. My one concern is that this... What I want to do is get a matchup like this where he doesn't start with the Slowking... Slowking Slacking. Get a matchup where he doesn't start with that. Bait him into swapping in only one, and then kill that one, so his strategy doesn't work with the other. The problem is, if I OHKO both of these guys, he could go into Slowking Slacking. I guess we'll figure out. If we send in either of those two right now, though. Yeah, there go the X attacks immediately. Okay, either do not kill the Salamence, or don't send in your Slacking next. Chat. He might end up... like, double-edging? I think we let Salamence live. Until it kills itself with a double-edge. So we can try and take down the Slacking. Like, focus all in on Slacking. And I think you just, like, go down. Surprised you didn't try and heal there. Yeah, I would've... Like, his Salamence is, like, low enough that I would have expected him to try and heal. And he has 2 full restores. Might seem like a dumb move to set in Ampharos, but if we can get, Actually, wait, maybe it is a dumb move to send in Ampharos. Well, it doesn't matter, Earthquake's gone anyway, so... It's not like we'll really be affected by that. I got the idea, though. What if... Rain Dance... Thunder. Okay. I don't know if Slacking's on a truant turn. Oh my god, he didn't send in the Slowking. He's not. Yeah, I think Surf Body Slam on the Slacking. Though I think Machamp does kill, or like, at least do a large amount of damage. Oh my god, why is Miltank, like, going fast enough here? I mean, it won't matter, because if this doesn't kill, he goes full restore. And that's the really scary part. The fact that he very well... Oh my god. Huge, 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 huge. That is huge. That is giga. That is really fucking good. I don't care that Miltank's dead. Miltank, you did good here. Okay. Entei can't really do much because I did set up a Rain Dance, and also Slowking's probably just gonna kill him. 2v3, we have revives. We have revives. Also, as soon as the Tyranitar comes out, we're Master Balling. So it's really just... And Machamp's almost dead anyway, so it's basically just the Slowking. So I think we Surf just, like, get a little bit of chip damage on Slowking and take out Machamp. I think Entei, we dedicate your time to using a revive on Ampharos. Okay, so my hope... Yeah, here's the Tyranitar. Here's where the Master Ball comes in. The one thing I think we need is for... Oh, you have Sandstream. Okay. That does change it a bit. Because initially I had planned to just go in with a Thunder. What's the order of operations here? I think Master Ball immediately to get Tyranitar out of here. It's just, do we set up a Rain Dance first, or do we heal Ampharos first? What's up, Nico? You're about to see the end of the game. I think Tyranitar, we get him out of here first. Rain Dance plus Master Ball GG. Okay, if we set up the Rain Dance again and then we Master Ball. Ampharos is probably faster than Slowking. Might be. I don't know. Alright. Get that fucking Tyranitar in my balls. Shove him in my balls right now. 41 out of 48 in the main game. Which means there are 6 post-game exclusives and 1 that we just missed, like, right at the start. Okay, Entei dies. That's fine. And we use Thunder. Still raining. As an assurance, I'm gonna use a Hyper Potion as extra assurance, just in case. But Thunder? Oh my god, he doesn't die! That doesn't kill him? That doesn't kill him? How does that not kill him? Okay, that's fine. That just means he's probably gonna use a full restore. So, Aurora Beam into another Thunder. He refused. Bro thinks he's Omori. Ampharos' ass, yeah. I thought he would at least try with a full restore, but I guess not. So as long as he doesn't start with a slacking Slowking, he's really not, like, too bad. It's just that one combo. No! Even my ultimate Pokemon! Here's the thing with that fight. Yes, that is a very difficult fight, but really, all it takes is just don't let him have Slacking and Slowking out at the same time. Because then he takes Shurunt off Slacking, and it's an unstoppable nightmare. So, as long as you can kill them separately, it's not that difficult, especially if you have, like, a revive in the back. That 129 hours, that's over the past, like, 2 years. That's the total encompassing time with the playthrough for the past 2 years. Stop where you are, there's no getting away this time. You're going to the prison. Cypher's finished. The Shadow Pokemon plan ends now. Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, you're the grandpa. Common strat AC in this game is having Protect on most of your mons. You protect both mons and between every Truant turns. Yeah. I just never figured out where to get Protect, so we never got that. Are you alright? Of course you got a fucking Pikachu. Boring, skip the lore. Yeah, man. Man goes to prison. Whatever. Don't you forget what you've done. It won't end this way next time. I will ruin you the next time. I promise you that. Nope. Nuh-uh. No, he's trying to escape with that helicopter. Wow, let's meet again. Our bid to take over the world using Shadow Pokemon hasn't ended yet. And we're just gonna let this guy? What the fuck is that? Fucking meteor! Your plan, I think it just ended. You and your cronies are under arrest. What is that? Oh. I've been playing this entire fucking game for that guy. I've been catching all these Shadow Pokemon for that guy right there. The legendary Pokemon. It's a Ho-Oh. It is. It really is a Ho-Oh. It's incredible. Must have been keeping an eye on your heroics from the sky above. You obviously earned its support. Great team, over-leveled and pleasant to beat. Yeah. Of course, it would also never allow criminals to get off scot-free. Not when they're guilty of an outrage like creating Shadow Pokemon. Zahoa was watching over us. I guess it's finally over. Until Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. We faced a lot of challenges, but thanks to you, everything has been resolved. Thank you, you were strong and answered the call. And you were cool. You stopped the evil organization. You're so cool. Look at that. Ho-Oh is so close. So true. This is the first time I've seen one up so close. Dude, it's just a Ho-Oh. You can look up, like, a picture of it online. Who cares? It's fucking Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh is blessing you for your victory. Such a perfect outcome. Yes, indeed. Do my 100 battles. Do my 100 battles and I'll be yours. Purify 48 fuckers and then do 100 battles and I'll be yours. Alright, there we go. There we go, credits. That's the game. It's alright. Alright, Gabe. We still have plenty to do. We have 7 post-game Pokemon to get. How many times you died? I don't know. I wasn't counting. 7 post-game Pokemon that we need to catch. 32 purifications. And the Mount Battle, which is a nightmare. Do my 100 battles. Just keep a skill issue count on the speedrun. Well, it's supposed to be pretty minimal. We're gonna get to the end of like a 170-hour playthrough to complete this Pokedex, and then it's gonna be like skill issue count 5. Except for the fact my entire existence is a skill issue. I play games for what? The past 12 years, and I'm still not good. Here's the thing we could do, though. Listen. Do we want to purify 32 Shadow Pokemon and play Pokemon XD just for Ho-Oh and Lugia? And do 100 battles in Mount Battle? We could just catch the other 2 starters in the post-game, transfer them over, and then just say we're done. Because, like, that's all we actually need to do to get the diploma. But if we want to add, like, 40 more hours to the playthrough, just for 2 Pokemon, we can go ahead and do that. If you're finding it to take that much time, you should use the daycare efficiently. Yeah, I could probably, like, set up an AFK strat. Can we skip the credits now? Sure. Oh, look, they're done. Yeah, overwrite the file. I don't care. Yeah, I'll start setting up, like, an AFK. Still not a fun thing to do, in my opinion. Yeah, it's just gonna add a lot of hours. Alright, new system done. That's myself and Sek. Who the fuck? Why are these names so stupid? Developed a new system of downloading data automatically from the Pokestar, P-Star-Da. From now on, information about Shadow Pokemon should arrive directly from people connected to the network. Check it out. Oh yeah, money. Daycare would be a nightmare because of money. How much money do I have? 12,000. That will cost a lot. So here's what we're probably gonna have to do. Like, I'm done for... I'm done for today. Like, this is the end of our progress, but we're just gonna, like, discuss some things for going forward. Big guy, there's trouble. The Kid Network got word that a suspicious-looking Pokemon was spotted in Pyrite. I'd like to view the full story in person. Alright, so... let's just strategize the rest of the playthrough. Figure out how it's all gonna work. So I have a feeling a lot of it might just be having one super strong Pokemon in like slot 1 and then a shadow Pokemon in slot 2. And just doing these early battles of Mount Battle. Because like the difficulty of the battle doesn't matter. Just like keep doing these early battles over and over so I can one-shot everything. Grind down like the sending out thing. If it enters hyper mode, just calling it. We also have, we already used one time flute, but we have another in our bag. And then we could get another one. How many of these have I done? We've cleared up to area 8. So if we just did like 20 more battles done here, we can get another time flute. So we could use that on Metagross and Tyranitar. That's what we're gonna do. Are you aware that you don't get Ho in the game? Yeah. Yeah, we have to do the battle mode. But I want to complete this one as well to get another time flute. Because I still think that would be faster than legitimately grinding down Tyranitar's heart gauge. Here's another thing we could do. Like, there are some post-game battles we have to do. We have to do Mount Battle here. I think we also now have unlocked the ability to transfer in Pokemon from Gen 3 games. Like, I think once we go to the title screen, I can transfer in Pokemon from our Emerald save. And I think we might do that. We have a level 100 Swampert we could just destroy everything with. We have a level 70 Mewtwo, Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza. I think because of the level scaling of the battle mode, Mount Battle, I think our team will be Mewtwo and the Weather Trio. All level 70. I think that's where we're going to use for that. I might transfer in our level 100 Swampert just to like clean off post-game battles. And finish off the story mode Mount Battle to get that last time flute. But I think some of that might just be off-stream thing. So, I'm gonna leave this here. My dip, I got a quiz. Well, look, I was gonna finish anyway, Nico, so you're not missing much here. Tomorrow... Can you transfer mons with big nuggets or something? Sell it here and buy perfumes? Maybe. I'd have to see if we can, like, do that. If I have big nuggets in the games, or if I have... Or, like, transferring items works. I'd imagine transferring items in works, like held items. But yeah, we will continue tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow with more of this. We'll be doing some post-game stuff. Big Nuggets didn't exist until Gen 5. Wait, really? they were a Gen 5 thing? Okay, fine. Maybe Nuggets. Maybe I have some regular basic chicken nuggets.